I'm explaining you now the fourth part of your project work, how to read a town guide map. You go to so many places and generally a hotel gives you a map so that you can find out the tourist places, you can find out the distances. So how will you read it? It is very easy to read. It is as easy as you go to Imagica or any other amusement park and you get a map and you want to find out places. Okay, so this is also interesting topic. And even if you go for your higher studies, you will get a map of your university. Sometimes universities are so big, it's very difficult to find out your classroom, your labs. You can't be running around and asking everyone, where is this room, where is this class? So you have to have a map in your hand. What are the important things that you have to consider while reading a map? The first thing that you should see in a map, that map is of which place? So it's of Switzerland. That is the heading. Then you have to see where is the north of the map, where is the south, where is the east, where is the west. So this is showing you the directions which you have already studied. So now you know that Germany is in the north of Switzerland, Italy is to the south of Switzerland, Austria is to the east, and France is to the west. Now you know this, okay, by seeing the directions. Also, if you are inside, for example, if you are at a place here, okay, you are at Zurich, this place. Now you want to know that you want to go to airport. Where is airport now? So you have to take a cab towards this direction. That will be towards the southwest direction, because Zurich's north is here, south is here, east is here, west is here. So south and west, if you go to southwest, that is the airport. So this is how direction is important. Then you also want to calculate, oh my god, my flight is in just 4 hours, how much time I'll take to reach. So you have to put your scale here and here. Then you have to measure it on the scale. So for example, the distance is coming out to be something like this. So I'll say, oh my god, it is 70 kilometer. So 70 kilometer, 1 kilometer will take 1 hour, 70 kilometer will take 7 hours. I won't be able to reach. Let me postpone my flight. So you'll talk to flight attempt, flight people and the services, and then you'll say, I will be missing my flight, so can you postpone, tell me when is the next flight, like that you can find out. So this is the third thing that is important in a map, that is the scale. Okay, so I told you heading, direction, scale are really important. Then is the legend. You can also see, oh my god, do we have any express train going there? So do we have expressway connecting these two places? No. Zurich from here to here, yeah. Then somebody will tell you, you can easily go through this expressway, this will make you reach within 2 hours. So like that you can find out. So you can read the legend and find out. This will also tell you that Bern is the capital, this is the airport, and rest of the places are there. So you can easily find out different things on a map reading. So here are the essential of map readings that I've just explained to you. A map reading always needs a title so that you can understand which place you're talking about. It should have directions so that you can know where is which direction. Legend tells us about the symbols. Legend is also known as key of the map. Scale tells us about the distances that we have just studied. And labels are the names which are not given in the legend but they're given here. So this is a label, like what is written here in the water body. What is written in this water body is this is Rhine River, this is Vallias, this is Brig. So these are all labels. Labels can be names of the places, names of the airports, names of the hospitals, water bodies, roads, neighboring countries, anything. So that is called as label, which is very important because everything can't fit in a mm, in index, in legend. That is why labels are also given. So these are the essentials of map reading, and whenever you go to any place, please look forward for 5 things in a map and you will be able to understand how to read a map. Okay, so again I'm telling you, if you're using this project to write, you can copy the same material but pick up another country. Don't pick this country, pick up another country. And in case of scale, you can copy the same material, pick up some more examples from internet. I'm also pasting two videos along with my videos so that you can understand it more through YouTube. And please write something when you are seeing the video, my videos. I just want to know that how many of you have seen it. Okay, you can write anything. Hi ma'am also is okay. You can just make a smiley also, that is also okay. You can put a dot also, that's okay. But write that ma'am I've seen, and Nandini or something like Nandini always comments, so you can do it. I feel good when I make presentation and my kids watch it. Okay, so by now we have done 4 projects, and if you liked any 3, you can make your choice. Bye, have a lovely day girls, see you tomorrow for Zoom class.